Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Wally, and today we're going to be watching another music video by Sabaton. Now, the last one that we listened to, Christmas Truce, was a very, very beautiful song, but the music video just made it so much better. Honestly, it really, really tugged at my heartstrings. And then being able to look in the comments after I posted it and seeing the story behind it that you guys actually knew that I really should have done research on first was just really, really incredible. It's a really beautiful story. But while I was down there too, I also saw a lot of like new songs that you guys kind of recommended for me to kind of look through. And the one that I saw most commonly was the animated video for No Bullets Fly. So that's the one that we're going to be watching today. All the other ones are going to be ones down the line. I promise I will be watching those, and I'm super excited for them. But I don't know if you can tell, but with all the stuff behind me, animated things are kind of my thing. So once I saw this one, I thought this would be a great one to listen to. So I'm really excited to get into it. We will, but before we do, if you are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. And if you do enjoy the song and enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like too. Let's get into it though.
It's December the 20th, 1943, and in the freezing air high above Germany, Second Lieutenant Charles "Charlie" Brown is at the controls of his B-17F, ye old pub. At 11:30, approaching the target of the Focke-Wulf plant near Bremen, the pub is rocked as 4 explosions go off right in front of the B-17. A cry comes across the intercom. "We're hit!" In the plexiglass nose, a huge hole had been made and icy cold wind was being blown inside, making freezing conditions for the crew. Engine 2 had been hit, and co-pilot Spencer "Pinky" Luke let out an expletive as he noticed a huge hole in the right wing. Releasing their bombs over the factory, the crew turned to the north, planning to head over the coast, then turn west for home. With one engine out and engine 4 now faulty, the pub started to fall back from the formation with another damaged plane. Sam "Blackie" Blackford in the bull turret watched as it disappeared into a cloud bank. There was an orange flash in the cloud. "Bandits!" Eckie shouted as 5 Bf-109s streaked from the cloud bank. Then another cry. "Bandits!" as 8 FW-190s were spotted in formation ahead of the pub. Sergeant Bertram "Frenchy" Coulomb in the turret shot the 190 out of the sky. The navigator, Al "Doc" Sadek, took out the second. Pinky reported that engine 3 had been hit. That left just one engine at full power. The Bf-109s attacked the pub from behind, swarming all over. But due to the cold wind running through the pub, most of the guns were frozen. In a turn now, the pub was repeatedly hit, taking extreme damage and killing the tail gunner. A shell penetrated and exploded near the waist gunners, injuring the crew and creating a huge hole. The oxygen supply was taken out and the pub spun towards the ground. With the crew unconscious due to lack of oxygen, the B-17 fell for 4 miles. Charlie started to come around and grabbed the controls, pulling back as the plane continued to fall. 5,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 3,000 feet. Just moments from hitting the earth, the plane pulled up, almost scraping the trees as it did.
Alright, I gotta say, hold on, before we get into the actual song here, that is a very, very interesting story. Obviously, one that I haven't heard of myself. I don't know if that's the fault of my history class or anything like that, but regardless, that's a really insane story. And if this is really like the inspiration behind the song, and like that little kind of beat that was going on in the background while they were telling the story, if that's part of the song too, this is so dope. And I gotta say, I love, and this may be an unpopular opinion, but I really like, especially when it comes to like things like in a historical context like this, pardon me, animated like videos of it are so much more interesting to me than like, you know, actual like people doing it in person like you'd see in like in movies and stuff like that. And it's for that reason. Like I feel like they can recreate things more more realistically in like an animated context than, you know, the you know, the Hollywood value behind like the actual videos and movies and stuff that they do with it. So the fact that they made this an animated kind of video behind it is really, really damn cool and very, very smart too. Keeps my attention a whole lot more than they did in history class. feel like a badass listening to the song, you know what I mean?
From down below, one enemy spotted. So hurry up, rearm and refuel. But through the bombers damage that bring, see wounded men scatter the ball. Look to the right and then look again, and see the enemy in the eye. No bullets fly, spared by his mercy. Escorted out of harm's way.
Oh, and they're animated too. That's so awesome.
Of the air, brothers, heroes, foes. Honor in the sky, flying home. Send goodbye to the cross, citizen. He risked his life 2 times a day to save an unknown enemy. Let's go to safety out of the kill zone. A short salute and that part and blind. Fighting fair is the code of the air. Brothers, heroes, foes. Honor in the sky. Flying home. Send goodbye to the cross, citizen.
Hold on. Okay, I'm going to stop before this little solo and go back and listen to that. But damn, dude, like I said, as soon as like the song started playing, dude, I feel like a badass just listening to this. Like this is an awesome ass song. I love the guitar parts in it, and I love how they like animated themselves in it. And somehow they were able to make it like extremely realistic too. Like I know that doesn't look like their actual, you know, like what we talk about with like the graphics of like video games nowadays. Obviously, it doesn't look like them by that, but like the characteristics that you see in them, like you see in their animated, you know, bodies and everything. So I thought that was really cool. The song itself is so dope. It goes so well with the music video too. Like somehow I don't know how they do it. Like I don't know what I don't even know now. I can't even think of anything for it. But just the music video and the song itself, they're just perfect together.
Send goodbye to the cross, citizen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I love that. I love the little harmony that they bring into the solo right there too. That's just, it's so beautiful, and I love how like melodic the solo is. You know, it's like I love shredding solos too, and all that. This isn't exactly like straight on like shredding that you hear from like Steve Vai and you know, John Petrucci and people like that. But dude, this is just, again, it's perfect for the song. And that's what I love about all I mean, granted, it's only been like 3 or 4 songs by Sabaton that I've heard, but like they, you know, it's kind of the same with Nightwish too. Like their solos and stuff aren't necessarily the shreddiest solos all the time, but they fit the song perfectly. If they would have shredded that solo, it wouldn't have fit the song, and the song wouldn't be as good. Like everything is perfect for the song. I think I went back to the beginning of the solo. My bad. That little harmony right there when they play together. I like this. I love this. But when they all sing together, it just builds up even more.
Honor
such a serious story, but I can't stop smiling. Is that a bad thing?
The story was kept secret until 1986, when Brown started the search for the German pilot who had shown mercy on that December day all those years ago. In 1990, Brown received a letter from a man named Stigler, who was living in Canada. Stigler explained that he had been the pilot of the German fighter who had escorted Ye Olde Pup. This video is of their first meeting.
Franz, what were your feelings when you met again for the first time?
I was so happy as we met that I dropped him and helped him. Was it easy?
The fact that he risked his life really in many ways, and I wrote him in a letter. I said, if you made a habit of feeling sorry for bomber crews, flag up alongside them, I am sure that you were shot down many times. But it was not only the audacity that he came up to us and then recognizing the threat. If someone had seen him and reported him, it could have been a death sentence.
Franz gifted Charlie a book, and inside the inscription read, "In 1940, I lost my only brother as a night fighter. On the 20th of December, 4 days before Christmas, I had the chance to save a B-17 from her destruction. A plane so badly damaged, it was a wonder that she was still flying. The pilot, Charlie Brown, is for me as precious as my brother was. Thanks, Charlie. Your brother, Franz." In 2008, within a few months of each other, the two firm friends went on their final journey. Franz Stigler never got the Knight's Cross, but as he always said, he got something better.
That's beautiful. That really, really is. Mom, go listen. That's such a beautiful story.
Hi, my name is Jovita Tan Stiegler. I would like to thank Sabaton and your song, No Bullets Fly. Because of this, the story of my father will live on. See you on your next concert tour. Safe journey, gentlemen, and again, thank you.
Gosh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, man. Oh, hold on. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything these last couple seconds. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like. Okay, good. Oh my gosh, dude, that's... You know, if I thought Christmas Truce really tugged at my heartstrings, man, that's... Man, I didn't know what I was in store for this one, none. Because, wow, that's a beautiful story. And again, the animated video behind it, too. And then showing the actual, like, real live, you know, video of them actually meeting. It's powerful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And especially as we get to the end of the year and we get around, like, the holidays and all that. And, you know, we look for ways of unity. Like, Sabaton's songs are there. And they've been doing it for a long, long time now. The song itself, like, if I can isolate it from the video, really, really incredible. Like, I think I've commented all I can on that. That solo was really dope. Again, wasn't the shreddiest solo, but that was so perfect for the song. If they would have, you know, made it any different, it wouldn't have been as just, I don't know, impactful. I think. The video itself, again, was great. I love the animated videos compared to, you know, like the, you know, actual people videos. I don't know what to call it. That's a really stupid way of putting it. I'm so sorry for that, but either way, this was just so great. You guys are definitely recommending some incredible things to me, and I couldn't be more appreciative because, again, for how good I thought this was going to be, because it's an animated story video. It's one that you guys recommend, and obviously you guys know best. And just this, you know, the title of the song and everything and how it started. I thought it was going to be a really awesome song. I thought it was going to be really, really cool, but definitely was. Oh, how do I say it? I guess I'll just say more impactful. It was more impactful than I thought it was going to be. But that was so incredible. Guys, thank you guys so much for recommending that song and the video specifically, because I saw a couple other videos on YouTube of just the song itself, and I would have been robbed of this entire story. So thank you guys so much for that. But I really appreciate you guys watching the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the song. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to go down and drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.